Close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
That's popped up. Bogaerts onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sale has his target. Here comes the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. So here's Michael Chavis now. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He's 1 for 3.
Michael Chavis.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One and 2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Ball. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Mitch.
Now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground for Gurriel. Might get 2. It's a panic covering on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out here and a runner at second. Popped up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3, the Jays nothing. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
The 2-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Too high. 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he struck him out.
Batting fifth. The right fielder.
So stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
He's set. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Grichuk is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 0-1 count and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Sale is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now the 1-0.
Ball left out.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Toronto. They trail it here 3-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Xander Bogart.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here now is Rafael Devers.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Popped up. Tellez waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Vasquez playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Grounded to the right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Red Sox 5, the Jays nothing. Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Full count now. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Fisher.
Digging in now, Derek Fisher. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The runner at first with no outs here. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 2.
Striding into the box, Joe Panic. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Too high.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. The 3-1. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Sale sets. Here's the 1-0. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the DH, Michael Chavis.
even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one. You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-0. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
And Jose Peraza, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Teoscar Hernandez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And so take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now. Now the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch on its way. Right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Jays get one back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Chase Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Chase Anderson.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Right fielder, number 99. Alex.
Here comes the first pitch.
Verdugo. Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Now the pitch. J.D. Martinez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready now, Xander Bogaerts.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
0-1 the count. From the stretch.
Ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Good battle. Count remains full. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Dero, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
In there, no balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive, base hit to right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home, and he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready once again, Christian Vasquez. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Sam Gaviglio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Michael Chavis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's inside.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Blue Jays 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading up for Toronto,
Thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Derek Fisher is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Joe Panic as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked.